The scent of flowers in the hotel lobby lingered faintly, perhaps orchids. Something exotic, but it was the last thing I noticed before I saw them. Her auburn hair, usually pulled back into a practical knot for her nursing shifts, hung loose, cascading down her back. She was laughing, a sound I hadn't heard directed at me in months. Beside her stood a tall, polished man with a politician's smile, his hand clasping hers. They were checking in, whispering, their faces flushed. It felt like watching a movie, a cruel one, where I was the unwitting protagonist. My stomach churned. I hadn't eaten in days. It's the knot of suspicion that had been tightening with every lie. Every late night at the hospital now had its brutal Technicolor confirmation. I wanted to scream, to lash out, to shatter their perfect little bubble, but I didn't. I had a plan, one I'd meticulously crafted. Raw anger wouldn't serve me now. I'd seen them together before, fleeting glimpses, a hurried glance, a shared laugh across a crowded street, enough to plant a seed of doubt, to begin unraveling 15 years of marriage. I'd hired a private investigator, a gruff cop named Frank, who delivered the cold, hard facts, the rendezvous points, the hotel names, the whispered phone calls. He'd even uncovered the man's identity, Carter, a pharmaceutical rep, all charm and empty promises. But I wasn't here for a messy public confrontation. I was here for something else. I retreated into the shadows, watching them disappear into the elevator, their hands still intertwined. Then I made my move. My first stop was the hotel security office. A crisp $100 bill bought me access to the security feed, and I quickly identified their room number. Next, I approached the front desk, playing a part of distraught relative. My sister, she's in a bad place. Just need to talk to her. I know she's here with someone. Please, it's a family emergency. Another $100. And I had a key card. The next hour was a blur of control and fury. I arranged the room meticulously. Her phone sat on the nightstand, open at Carter's contact, a smiling photo staring back at me, scattered rose petals, the kind she used to love, across the bed. A bottle of champagne chilled on ice, 2 glasses beside it. Piece de resistance, my laptop set up on the dresser, angled toward the bed, playing a slideshow. It was a journey through our marriage, our wedding day, her radiant in white. The birth of our daughter Lily, her tiny hand wrapped around my finger. Family vacations, birthdays, Christmas mornings, 15 years of memories. Love, laughter, and shared dreams, all set to a haunting piano melody. When I was done, I left. My heart pounded like a war drum as I took the service elevator down. To the lobby, I didn't have to wait long. They emerged from the elevator, their faces alight with anticipation, hand in hand. They paused by the front desk, admiring a flower arrangement. That's when she saw her Lily, our 10-year-old daughter, standing by the concierge's desk, calm and composed. In her small hand, she held a single red rose, a mirror image of the one scattered on the hotel bed. My wife's face crumpled. Her hand flew to her mouth, a strangled gasp escaping her lips. The color drained from her cheeks, leaving her ghostly pale. She swayed, her eyes wide with horror, before collapsing onto the polished marble floor. Carter, oblivious at first, stared down at her in confusion. "Audrey, what's wrong?" he asked, looking around the lobby. His eyes finally landed on Lily. His face paled, he knew. He had to know. The lobby fell silent, every eye fixed on the unfolding drama. I walked toward them, my footsteps echoing. In the sudden quiet, kneeling beside my wife, I ignored Carter's stammered questions. I looked into her eyes, the love I once felt replaced by a cold, hollow ache. "Audrey," I said, my voice low and steady, "I think Lily has something to ask you." Lily stepped forward, her small hand trembling as she held out the rose. "Mommy," she whispered, her voice thick with tears. "Why?" That single word, spoken with such innocence and pain, shattered the illusion my wife had so carefully constructed. Her secret life crumbled around her. Carter backed away, his face a mass of guilt and fear. He mumbled something about a misunderstanding, about needing to leave, before disappearing into the crowd, coward fleeing the battlefield. My wife didn't move. She lay there broken and exposed, the weight of her betrayal crushing her. I didn't. Feel satisfaction, not exactly just. An overwhelming sadness, a profound sense of loss. I helped Lily pick up her mother and gently guided her toward the exit. The hotel staff and guests parted like the Red Sea, their faces a mixture of pity and morbid fascination. As we stepped out into the cool night air, I knew our lives would never be the same. The marriage was over, the trust irrevocably broken. But in the wreckage, a new beginning was possible, a chance to rebuild, to heal, and protect the innocent heart of our daughter. The road ahead would be long and difficult, but we would walk it together, Lily and I, hand in hand, leaving the ghost of the past behind.